Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show off my new hang glider tower. So this tower coming up, this has been here for a while. This is my lakeside castle build. This is episode 6, and the past couple of episodes I've had this central tower completed, and the top, I kind of had a top done to it, a rooftop, but I haven't been happy with it. And I'm glad I waited for patch 07 because of the new mechanics that they have, the stone building and the wooden shutters. And I actually redesigned several towers since the patch 07 update, and I'm really glad that I waited. I mean, I'm really pleased with the look of the towers. And so I'm coming back around, and you can see there's one hang glider up there, but the reason why I decided to go ahead and make this a hang glider tower is because another thing that they fixed that some people may not know is they fixed it where the Night 5 and the hang glider would disappear from your saves. And the hang glider dropped a while ago. I believe patch 03, if I'm not mistaken. But I built a nice tower ramp, and I had a little area where I could store hang gliders, and I collected about 6 of them, I think. And I think there's about 11 hang gliders across the island. But I spent a lot of time collecting them and position them, and I had it looking really good. And then over time, I kept coming back, and they were gone. And first, I thought people were, my friends were taking them off, or the wind was getting them, or I don't know, a cannibal maybe. but it turns out they just weren't saving. So I decided to do that, and I've actually been playing around with the Night 5 more. One reason I didn't use it a lot was because it was gone. I tried storing it at some of my bases, and it would just disappear. So I'm really happy with that change in Night made, and the golf cart as well, which has just been added. I've noticed that whenever you load back in, it's there. So anyways, let me land this, and we'll take a look around, see what I've been up to. Okay, so here we go. Straight ahead are my 2 moat towers, and I have shuttered the tops of them, added in some zip lines, and rework the rooftops. This here to my left is one of my curtain wall towers, and I strutted that one, and there's one more here to my right. Right here, I strutted that so it kind of flares out, and I really wish I would have done that to my moat towers, but I didn't. And here's my hang glider tower. So this is my central keep, I've been calling it. It's attached to the main castle. And then down below, I forgot to mention, that's my kitchen with the chimneys. I'll show that here in a bit because I have made some chimneys, but let me go up to the top of this, show you what I've done. And like I said, I'm really glad that I waited. I mean, this isn't like 100% awesome, but I'm happy with it. It's a lot better than what it was. So here is where I can go off. Shut the shutters here for you, but I added in shutters all around. I think there's 2 stories here. Yep. And so before I had railings here, so I've left them open to where I can just grab a hang glider and just jump off. So pretty cool, good views. And let me show off the rear here before I move up top. So there is the courtyard, the rear area of the castle. And I haven't done much since the last episode, episode 5. I haven't done anything. Let me think. No, I haven't done anything back there. It's all been either here where I'm standing on or up front. So anyways, let me go up top, and I've got a little area. I can put my little hang gliders. I've got room to put more in, and I haven't decided yet, but I don't know if I'm going to make a canopy to this, maybe do 2 to 3 stories tall. I don't know. I had to kind of stop. I've got several different things going on, but I may do that. But I'm just loving the way the looks of the towers, the rooftops. I mean, I don't know if you've been watching this series, you may remember what they look like. I mean, they sort of like, if I take a look back here, I mean, it's kind of basic. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I just think the shutters and the windows just make it really pop a lot better. So let's go downstairs and let me take a look at this. Well, you know what? Let's go over here. So this is one of my curtain wall towers. which the one which would be behind me, that one's identical to this. So this is a 3x3 tower. I believe it's maybe 10 stories tall. I can't remember. It's got a spiral type staircase, which I call like a square type staircase. I've got an area right here that I can put a zip line in, which I haven't yet. I don't know where I'll go. I might go to the gatehouse in the rear or one of the towers. And then this goes to my moat tower, obviously. And I'm trying to think. I don't have anything really up top. I'm not going to go up there. I just sort of used climbing rope to get up to the top. I may put in stairs eventually. So here we go. Same thing. Just use the rope to get up to the top. It's really nothing fancy. I wish I would have strutted this, make it put an, this is 3x3, but put an extra grid around it. I really like the way that looks. You'll have to let me know what you think. But this still doesn't look bad. Looks a lot better than what it did. So I'll just quickly go over here. See the rear of the castle. Oh, I also floored in the little front entrance. I removed the sleds that I had down there. The deer were kicking them all around. They were all out of place. Here's the other curtain wall tower. So, really like the way it came out. And, I don't know if I'm going to do another tower here at this build or not. I've been kicking around the idea. I'm working on several other towers, and I've been using a circular spiral staircase design, playing around with that. I don't know if I'm going to do that here or not. So here's the kitchen area, and I posted a video a couple days back on some tips as far as staying hydrated with the new dirty, clean water mechanic that they've added. So I built these chimneys, and with the ability to cut out windows, I'm glad I waited. This turned out really good in my opinion. As you can see, I don't have any fires going right now, but they usually go out, it seems like, when you walk away, so I don't usually leave them going. Let me start this one up. And I've put the stones around to reinforce, but they disappear with me sometimes, so and then, of course, they've got shelves that you can store your cooking pots on. And like I said, I don't know if you're watching this video, if you've seen my previous video. I may throw a link in the description and comments. But, of course, now you have to boil your water or collect it in a rain collector to be able to drink it, to make it clean. If it's dirty, then you will take a small health. It'll take a small percentage of your health away. So you want to have clean water on hand. And in the wintertime, your rain collector will freeze. So you got to store it. And if you store clean water in these pots on the shelf, that won't freeze. So I seem to be having a problem getting these pots back into place. Oh my God. It's been a minute here. Oh, that back up there. All right. Let me pick this up. There we go. I think I've been playing keyboard lately a lot. I'm on controller. I like controller whenever I'm filming. It makes the transition smoother. It's not as choppy looking, but anyways, there's a good view of my hang glider tower. I guess that's what I'm calling it now. I was calling it Central Keep earlier. And I want to show you real quick. So I put in the stone furnaces. I had these chimney tops already when I first built this structure, and I put in the stone furnaces. They added those Patcho 6. I didn't really like that, but so I built this chimney and hooked it in with the top of the roof, and I was hoping that I'd have some cool smoke coming up, but as you can see previously there, that it unfortunately did not do that. So that's it for what's new at Lakeside Castle. I'll leave a link in the comments and description to episode 5. So if you're new to the channel and want to check out my courtyard, which is the rear of the castle, I didn't really show that off in this episode. You can check that out. But before I sign off, I'll show you what I'm working on next here. playing around with the vehicles, so I'll leave it up to your imagination to figure out what this is. And that will do it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. As always, thank you for watching and hope to catch you in the next video.